In her capacity as Queen, Elizabeth II is tasked with caring for 4 architectural wonders that serve as symbols of the British royal family: Hillsborough Castle in Northern Ireland, Holyroodhouse Palace in Scotland, Windsor Castle in Berkshire, England, and Buckingham Palace in Westminster, London, the Queen's official residence. These are among the royal residences in the United Kingdom and Europe. Are you captivated by the splendor of Buckingham Palace? The 400-year-old palace and its sentimental significance of the British are described in detail here. Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace is the most magnificent of all Crown-owned properties, and it deserves to be such. It also serves as the monarch's formal administrative house, among other things. The palace also exhibits Victorian, Regency, and Edwardian architectural styles. Every year, from August 7th to September 30th, tens of thousands of visitors rush to the site to witness history uniquely come to life. A brief overview of the past. The palace dates back to 1703 as the Duke of Buckingham's townhouse and has been continuously used since then. Originally a lovely structure, it was expanded and transformed into a vast palace by successive reconstructions. It's currently undergoing renovations that should see it stand for a minimum of 10 years. Considering the dilapidated state of the building, all the constructions are deserving. The house was purchased by George III for his wife, Queen Charlotte, as a place of relaxation, a haven away from the political clamor of the city. Queen's House, a colloquial term coined during the reign of George III, underwent substantial growth under the reigns of George IV and William IV in the late 19th century. The architectural efforts of John Nash were intended to transform the Queen's House into a palace, as directed by George III. The outside of the building was created with George IV's penchant for French neoclassicism in mind, as well as the inside. Because of the expensive nature of Nash's ideas, the renovations became costly, and he was soon removed from his post as an architect in 1829. Edward Bloor was appointed to take over the position. The sale of the Royal Pavilion at Brighton by George IV contributed significantly to financing the additional wing's expenses. Bloor also added a new attic level to the building, and marble friezes from Nash's Marble Arch were utilized to embellish the structure's exterior. The architects John Nash and Edward Bloor were tasked with completing the 3 wings of the palace and an existing central courtyard in the time for Queen Victoria's coronation. She and Prince Albert moved in together after the wedding. Queen Victoria was the first royal member to describe the house as fitted out like a palace befitting a queen. The lack of nursery facilities and insufficient guest accommodations posed significant hurdles for Queen Victoria and Prince Albert during their stay. Architects built a quadrilateral to solve the issue. It encompassed the Marble Arch moving to Hyde Park's northeast corner and a 4th wing. By 1847, the architect commissioned by Queen Victoria and Prince Albert finished the reconstructions. The most notable addition was the central balcony, Prince Albert's idea, to the eastern part of the palace. It is where the royal family has waved to an audience of thousands of enthusiastic crowds since. The royal family members also observe trooping colors on national occasions. The Queen recently chastised Prince William for stooping to speak to his son when he should have remained upright in accordance with royal family tradition. People should be able to view and wave at the royal family if they are standing upright. There are 775 rooms in the massive palace, which currently runs to 77,000 square meters. There are 52 rooms reserved for members of the royal family and guests, and 188 rooms reserved for employees. 92 of the rooms are devoted to office space, 78 are toilets, and 19 are devoted to public spaces for magnificent events to highlight the Queen's hospitality to wine and dine guests. It also features a large garden, which is the largest in the surrounding area. The inside. The iconic 19th century interior designs directed by Sir Charles Long utilized vibrantly colored scagliola and blue as well as pink lapis to create a warm and inviting ambiance. Buckingham Palace was spruced up in the Belle Époque style, with cream and gold accents in part under the orders of King Edward VII in the early 19th century. Many of the smaller reception rooms in the hotel were decorated in the Chinese Regency style, with pieces sourced from all around the country, including Brighton's Royal Pavilion and London's Carlton House. The rooms. Buckingham Palace is equipped with a chapel, an ATM, a jewelry workshop, a doctor's operating room for open-heart surgery emergency, a swimming pool, a theater, and a post office, among other amenities. The music room or ballroom, with its wide bow as the most prominent feature of the facade, is the focal point of an exquisite suite of royal rooms. The blue and white drawing rooms are located on either side of the music room, and they are both decorated in the same style. The picture gallery is in the suite's center and serves as a passageway connecting the staterooms. The picture gallery is decorated with numerous works by renowned artists such as Rembrandt, Rubens, and Van Dyck. The throne room and the green drawing room are two more rooms that may be reached through the picture gallery. The green drawing room, located on the second floor of the grand staircase's summit, serves as a grand entrance and a stop on the royal route leading from the guard room to the throne room. The throne room was the setting for William and Kate's exquisite wedding photos, and adorable pics they were. Also, beautiful photographs were taken here during William's grandmother, the Queen, and Prince Philip wedding. John Nash, the chief architect of Buckingham Palace, and his love for art and his background in theatrical design before becoming involved with the palace rubbed off on the throne room. The room with its theatrical scarlet draperies is a strong display of his theatrical ability. Located in the throne room, a pair of thrones known as the chairs of estate have a long and illustrious history. Queen Elizabeth II used her chair for her coronation in 1953. While the design and construction of the chair belonging to the Duke of Edinburgh was completed years later in 1957. Sculptures personifying Queen Victoria and her husband, the Prince of Consort, clothed in Roman garb, arranged on a tribune in the guard room, are surrounded by tapestries and other decorative elements. During World War II, a German bomb demolished the chapel, and in its stead, the Queen's Gallery was built to house the royal family. As of today, it is one of the official rooms that are open to the public. The Queen's Gallery in London was officially opened to the public for the first time in 1962. The White Drawings Room hosts receptions. This opulent room, the White Drawings Room, aside from serving as a venue for small gatherings, is where Queen Elizabeth records her annual Christmas greeting. The monarch enters through a hidden door disguised as a mirror and a cabinet on those occasions. The room is also home to a gilded piano by S&P Erard, built for Queen Victoria, displayed in the chamber. A flawless painting of Queen Alexandra wearing a little diamond crown hangs above the fireplace. On bronze plinths, a pair of royal blue and gold dotted serves porcelain vases sit. A fun fact is that the green drawing room was initially a salon for the Duchess of Buckingham, and it also serves as an anteroom to the throne room. The throne room, a formal chamber, has since lost its paramount importance, so that the most significant room is the ballroom, where knighthoods and state banquets happen. Investitures, or the awarding of medals to distinguished people, also occur here. The enormous ballroom also acts as the Queen's area for hosting prominent state officials and guests. The palace's gold color scheme elevates it to a majestic status. The palace is decorated with antiques from the 1800s, including royal furniture, carpets, paintings, and chandeliers. In addition, the Queen's private chambers are only accessible via a difficult-to-find secret path. Buckingham Palace was reconstructed severally to become a palace. It has an exquisite interior and a few rooms that the public can view. Although most rooms are private, the most important rooms are the throne room, the green drawings chamber, white drawings chamber, the ballroom, and the picture gallery. Do you believe that Buckingham Palace is the most magnificent of all the palaces? What is the reason for this? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to use the like button and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and we'll see you in the next video.